So some months later, we got to South Africa. And when we were there, we had the chance to meet with a Zulu elder named Credo Mutwa. The conversation went the way most traditional conversations go. Credo Mutwa began to tell traditional stories from his history and from his culture, and that was by way of introducing us to Zulu culture, but also a way of finding out how we're related to each other.
Yes. You went far away in the world with this great warrior man. They call it
Maui?
Yes, Maui. He was a great chief.
Yes.
And he went across the sea and he never came back.
Well, there was a kind of a hush in the room because, of course, some of us come from the island of Maui, and Maui is a traditional spiritual figure that figures centrally in Hawaiian culture. And we wondered how this man in South Africa could know about Maui.
Maui, the great god man, he left Libya and he went across the world, a brave warrior, and he fished many countries, many islands. He brought them out of the sea. He was a real man, not a story. He was there. Why? Because we also in South Africa, we the black people, we know Maui or Mawela, the one who crosses the ocean. He was a real man. He went away to the land of the sunrise and never came back.
From that conversation and how that brought us back into the ancient connections between Hawaiian people and African people, Credo Mutwa produced this incredible necklace, which must have weighed close to 20 pounds. And it had really strange, interesting beads, and the beads were rocks the size of a man's fist, a fistful of rock. And he asked, did anyone at the table know what this meant? Could anyone decipher the information that was encoded on the rocks? So I tried to make myself humble. I knew I didn't know what was on those rocks. And the necklace passed from person to person. And then just before it got to Auntie Poi Poi, I saw her hands start to tremble like this, both of them. And I thought to myself, oh, this is going to be good. Whatever's going to be happening, I really want to hear.
Ay tapito, ay tapoto, ay kara. In other words, I said the heart. It is the pico or the center of the universe of the woman.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the top of the head of all things that is to come. The leaf of life will bring forth many in different stages. And then the sun will shine. The sun that had taken Africa's people away, the boat, like cattle, slaved. The fruit of the land has been barren. And then the coming back of the children. Again the sea shall arrive, and the fishes shall be like the silver fishes of knowledge, shall come back, and no war shall ever be again. This is what the sundial is telling.
Yes, ma'am.
It will open up the whole world. The center of the eye says that within the 2012, the year of the opening. Let me grab that. 2, 3.
This is a lady from New Zealand who's reading this. And she's reading it exactly as Aunt Maya.
And the tribes will again dwell. And the main 2 important tribes that belong to this land will again survive in the ancestral lands again.
Credo Mutwa told Auntie that many wise men in his tribe had tried to learn from him how to read this necklace of mysteries, but they weren't able to.
I wish all of you, really wish that there had been other Sangomas besides Virginia who hear this. Here is a woman from New Zealand, from Hawaii, who has never seen this thing. but she is reading it, and I swear before God, exactly as I was taught.
Ehuli hoi kau